Here we are back at 864 Auburn Street in Bridgewater, Mass. If you remember last time we were here, we actually had quite a bit of stuff going on. And we had a lot of structural issues and we had a lot of cosmetic issues. We've since been able to handle a lot of that and get that taken care of and upgraded. One point of interest that we really had or concern that we had the last time we were here was this exterior wall as well as the garage. We had quite a bit of termite damage and some other beetles, pine beetles or something along those lines, both here in the garage area as well as towards the front of the house. We've since been able to rebuild this wall both on the lower level as well as straightening out a lot of the structural portion of the upper level, which is in the master bedroom. Additionally, we had to put in a new garage door. When we went to put in this new garage door, the garage door company comes, they install this door, they go to lower the door, they realize the concrete is completely uneven. So if you actually look at this foundation floor, this garage floor, you can see that it's about 3 inches different from the right side to the left side. So we actually had to break all of this out of here and re-pour a new portion of the garage floor here for this. This is some of the items that pop into your miscellaneous portion of your budgets when you're putting together these properties. You don't notice this type of stuff when you get into these houses often, and it really sparks up some issues as you go down the line, so you want to make sure you have that buffer in place. So, you know, as we kind of continue along to the front of the house here, previously we had a beautiful green foundation. Sarcasm. So we've since been able to come through and we painted that up. So if you join me here over towards the front of the house at the entry, we also had a poured concrete set of stairs on the front, which looked terrible. The challenge that we've had with this home is that it seemed very disjointed, long. It was a standard ranch, which isn't always necessarily looked upon as the highest of style and highest of class for this price range of home. So we wanted to really kind of improve the curb appeal of this. So what we did is we actually brought in a brick mason. He actually rebuilt the existing the stairs over the top, and we also have a rail system that's going to be installed along the side, wrought iron rails that are going to be installed as well. So, you know, we still need to do a couple of things. We would add some shutters, you know, paint our front door, things of that nature, some landscaping, but we've come a long way from the beginning. We're about 80% complete with the project right now. We look to be done in the next 7 to 10 days with this project completely and then come on the market. So as you can see in here, we've actually done a lot of our painting. All of our wall prep has been completed. Our heating system is fully installed. We still have to do a lot of the finish work. We have to do the lighting. We have to do obviously all of the finished painting, apply a lot more color. The floors still need to be done, but we've since been able to have our kitchen installed. You can see a beautiful kitchen that we've had put in by one of our cabinet companies. We've actually been templated here for the granite. That's going to be installed at some point, potentially later today or Monday, and then we'll be able to do some of our finished plumbing in this room as well. So we've really come a long way. The tiles down, it's really coming together beautifully from a style perspective, what we were really trying to accomplish to bring in those top-end buyers. So if you want to follow me on over, we can head down over to the in-law suite. This area of the home we really didn't do much with. We really didn't have to change much else other than this beautiful peach colored paint. So we're swapping out the paint. We're putting in just a very neutral tan, and we'll be changing out some of the lighting fixtures, cleaning up the kitchen, cleaning up the bathroom. But this space will come together beautifully. This was actually in very good shape when we purchased the home, so there really wasn't a lot that was necessary to be done. So here we are continuing down the hall. We have some of our contractors in the way, but it's good to see that they're working hard. Here we are in one of our main bathrooms. We actually originally had our washer dryer located on the lower level in the garage. Not necessarily the best place to have it. Oftentimes you like to have that washer dryer set up where your living area is, where your bedrooms are located, and being that this is a one-level ranch, this obviously seems to be the ideal location. So what we did is we created a closet here in this master bath, this main bath, and it provided plenty of room for us in here to have a washer dryer set up. We still need to do obviously some painting, some prep. We've got to glaze the tub, we've got to tile the walls, but we're certainly very close. Continuing along, we've got a few bedrooms here. We're all just basically prep painting in all of these spaces. But this space here previously was an absolute wreck. We had a lot of walls that were being constructed and demoed. We've since been able to rip all of this out and get this to be one big functional space. Had to do some work in the bathroom. Our original plan was maintain the original jacuzzi tub as well as some of the fixtures here in this bathroom. As we went along in the project, we realized from our plumber that the jacuzzi tub was not functional. Therefore, we actually removed that, put in a new one, put in fresh tiles around in the master bath, new vanity, new fixtures, new tile, etc. So now we actually have actually a completely new bathroom, which is actually going to appeal very well to a new buyer. So here's a huge space that we had in this home. This is a fantastic bonus space for this particular property. Again, one level ranch, a lot of space upstairs, but now you actually have almost as much space downstairs wide open. You could actually put in a bowling alley here very easily. But basically what we did is we drywalled, put up all of our sheetrock, upgraded our electrical, installed the heating baseboard, just continued it down here. Obviously we installed a new heating system, etc. We removed the previously located wet bar that was here. We're actually going to rebuild this. As we started to pull this back a bit, we realized it was very not only dated from a cosmetic perspective, but it was structurally unsound. So again, we're looking for a premium buyer for this particular home. So you don't want to go cutting corners in small areas where it's going to cost you a few $100s, which may end up costing you thousands of dollars on the end. So you actually want to really upgrade some of these items that are going to be functional and highly visible in the home. So that completes our tour with this property. Join us. We're looking forward to bringing you back when this is fully completed, and you're really going to see a great before and after from when we first took a tour of this property to the very end, which is about 10 days from now.